All right, this is post Minions and Monsters.
Should I go first?
Yeah. We can kind of talk through some of the key points. So I guess the first thing we want to consider is the story.
The story?
The story, yeah.
I not gonna lie, I think the story was pretty predictable. Like once what is it? Dort went back.
Spoiler alert.
Oh yeah. Sorry. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Once Dort went back to his apartment, I kind of knew he would show up, like to save the day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean okay, fair enough.
That was pretty predictable, but also it's like kids movie, so like I think you have to set the expectation accordingly.
Yeah, what I will say is in the beginning, like maybe even the first half, I was kind of confused. I was like, what is all this about? What's all this set up for? And then I felt like they tied it together really well towards the middle and the end. I felt like the story was cohesive and, it wasn't just like, okay, we're just going to throw whatever at the wall and see what sticks. But it was actually like very thoughtful, I felt like. A testament to, James and Henry and their creative prowess.
Yeah. I would say though, doesn't seem to be any kind of like theme it was going for. It was more so of like just like having fun.
Yeah, I guess so. But I would say the film kind of grapples with the idea of, how far are you willing to go to achieve your goal? Is it the destination that matters alone, or does the journey kind of play a part in it? Because, the Minions aren't necessarily known to be the most morally... not known to be the kinds of people with the highest morals.
Not people.
Highest beings with the highest morals. And so it kind of wrestles with that. It makes you think, like, are you willing to, forego the earth in order to achieve your dreams? And I mean, okay, it works out for them in the end, but it really makes you like wrestle with these real tensions.
Importance of like holding on to the people and the relationships, because ultimately that's what brought everything together. So maybe that could be a thing.
The importance of community, for sure. And I mean, the Minions, they've always had a very strong like brotherhood and bond. Like even in this movie, you can tell like when there's differences of opinions, they're able to fight it out, but they're still able to come together and be united as one group. So in that sense, it's kind of beautiful.
Even Dick was united,
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah. And actually, his character also, there's a lot of depth to it, because at first, the way he's introduced, you might just think he's just very like straightforward guy. He's like, we need to do this. We need to find our big boss. Like, I don't care about movies. I don't care about stories. But in reality, you think more about it, and he actually cares for the well-being of the group. Yeah. So it's kind of like another question of where's the line between like just putting up with people, letting them do their own thing, but like sticking up for what's right for your people, because at the end of the day,
no, because Minions are known to need big boss.
Exactly.
Like, they basically need big boss.
Yeah, they need a big boss.
So Dig knew what he was doing. He might not have done it in the best, most kindest way, but he was looking out for his people. Not people, his beings. Okay.
Figurative.
What were your thoughts on like animation?
Animation, it was definitely solid. I'm trying to think. Usually the Despicable Me and Minions kind of franchises are more like 3D, I would say. A little more like you can like kind of imagine what things would like feel like. It was pretty good. I mean, to me, I could even feel, it was definitely along the same art style as Despicable Me and Minions. I was even getting some like Horton Hears a Who kind of vibes from the character like design and stuff like that. I don't know if you feel the same.
For me, I really like the variation in the animation styles that we got to see. Like there's like a traditional Minions like animation style, and then we got to explore some 2D when they were looking at the maps.
I was a big fan of that. Yeah.
It was really nice.
Yeah.
And there was some like music, like old music recording type of animation that I thought worked really well.
Yeah. Actually, that reminds me of the scene, you know, when it's Harry, right?
Who?
Harry, James and Harry.
James. I don't know the name.
Well, the guy.
The directors.
Yeah. But the one who was like about to get abducted and stuff.
Yeah.
When he was escaping from the Kraken and the,
oh yeah.
That scene, it was like very, again, like kind of old timey style, which is where it was set. But that like the switch between the 24 FPS or is that what movies are usually in?
I think so. Usually
to like
24.
a bit glitchier, more lo-fi kind of animation style.
Yeah.
I was actually very impressed with that, and I thought that was like one of the star scenes.
Wait, actually, I think that was like, not only was it the funniest scene of the entire movie, but I think I really liked the direction that went. I thought it was so random too, though. It was like a Family Guy like cutaway.
Yeah, low-key.
But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I do feel like generally these days, especially since like Into the Spider-Verse, a lot of and Puss in Boots, a lot of movies have been taking on this sort of like, I don't know if like mixed media is the right way to call it, but exploring like breaking out of like the norm of what we expect from movies. So I feel like I could see where that was coming into play.
Yeah.
And actually that reminds me, like some of the trailers that we saw today even also had a lot of that vibe.
Yeah. The Mitchells and the Robots, I think is another movie that does the different looks of animation really well. But I'm a big fan of those. Huge fan.
Yeah. I guess last kind of thing we can talk about is like, so we talked about the plot, we talked about the animation. What's the other? Humor. Yeah, we can talk about humor. I was thinking like character growth, but that's kind of fits in line with the story, the plot.
Yeah. Was there like a specific character development that stood out to you?
I mean, obviously, low-hanging fruit, there's Dort.
Yeah.
It started off as the villain, kind of shifted into taking no accountability for things, kind of being more of a coward kind of figure, into that savior, hero.
Literally Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. On the other hand, I'm thinking like, well, the Minions as a whole, they're generally pretty flat. You know?
Yeah.
Is it Henry? It's Henry, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Henry, he's pretty much the same throughout, but he's kind of more like the voice of reason, I would say.
Yeah.
And maybe less character development, but more like the two sides of Henry and James kind of bring the best out of each other. And then, I mean,
we've been talking for 9 minutes.
But yeah.
No, I agree. I think, if I remember correctly, it was Dick that was in the clown outfit towards the end.
Was it?
I think so.
I don't know.
Because it was like one of the taller dudes, and I'm pretty sure Dick is like the tallest one.
No, but the thing about Dick is he's missing a lower tooth. I don't think the clown was missing a tooth.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that was a little freaky. I didn't mess
weird
with the clown part.
Yeah, but what I did like though was at the end, Dick throughout the whole movie is it's kind of a villain. Like nobody likes Dick. He's kind of mean. He's just kind of Captain Buzzkill, if I may.
Yeah.
But at the end, a little girl hugs him and he starts crying. I thought that kind of showed his vulnerability.
Oh yeah.
Showed how like, despite how like strict to the rule that he may seem, he's still a softie inside. So.
Yeah, the character arc of Dick was very inspiring. Yeah, I did resonate with that. But yeah, overall, I mean, final thoughts on the movie. It was surprisingly good.
No.
I mean, I had high expectations going in, and they were exceeded. So, yeah.
I would give it a solid 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I would agree. Honestly, it was pretty good. Yeah. I mean, nothing. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. There's nothing that would have like brought it down for me. I just thought it was a solid movie. Yeah. All right, well, go out and see Minions and Monsters.
This is not sponsored.